main stream come thousands of other strings from the main stream. Okay? So this was a way of record keeping. Tiwantinsuyo, the Inca Empire was a very large empire, so you needed to know what you had growing there, how many people, what type of animals, what type of crops, so everything. So it was such an extent, first place that you cannot just use your memory, so you have to have some type of record. So this is the way to keep your records. So these you see from the main stream that it is divided in different sections with a red string, another here, another here, another here, another here, another here. Okay, so let's say you were sent to an area. There were 20 villages. Each one of these were one of those villages. In the villages, you needed to know how many men you had, how many women you had, how many old women, young women, everything. It was very important because if you were expecting a huge crop and you only have old men, who was going to do the harvesting for you? Or you didn't have enough llamas, or you had a bad winter and you didn't have, people were starving, you needed to bring money, you needed to bring food. You needed to know how to keep the empire going. So that's how they did it. So from strings, depending on the position of the string, you could tell numbers. Top part, thousands, hundreds, decimals, and units. It was based on that. So it's knots, one knot on the top part, 1,000. Then hundreds, decimal, and units. Okay? And also depending on the shape of the knot is what it's going to represent another thing. So very, very interesting. It is completely deciphered, but we are working on it. There are some people that say we used to tell stories. They used to tell stories on this. This is the word of writing. So when the Spanish arrived here, once again, these guys are not even considered a culture because they don't have a writing. In China they did writing. In other places they had writing. In India they had writing. The Spanish didn't have it.